This is a build I've been wanting to go for a little while now, or at least test it out, give it a shot. Which is a site-based build. I have no idea how it's gonna go. Ooh, the lost sheep. Oh, we can get Betty. Anyways, let's see what's going on. So, there's some community rewards here, and we're just gonna take one of these. I mean, I could have used like these ones, but these ones are free. These ones are earned. I don't want to use my earned ones. My earned ones are for New Game Plus. Quick update on the town. We're getting close to maxing this out. We have got the rarity increased and the cost of injuries to be cured. We've changed both of those real quick and upgraded them. And these last ones aren't super important, so like we'll just get them as they come. But I am doing pretty well. How about yourself, Frog? You know what? For a Monday, I was in a surprisingly good mood. I had some fun. Well, I had some fun more along the lines of 5 site. It was a slow work day, so I spent some time and started another manga series, and I'll probably end up just going to the light novel. I read Omniscient, whatever it's reading viewer reading, what it's something. I'm not too sure what it, but I was reading that today at work while I was bored. I picked Gurkley. Our team comp is a one from everything. I kind of want to go back to the bear roots for a little bit. And to do so, we're gonna get both of these intimidates, which we want to keep these around. And then both of these, I think the site-based build is gonna be pretty hard, not gonna lie. Ooh, excuse me. That cough came out of nowhere. So we're gonna have to supplement it around the board. Yeah, just a classic one of everything. We would do want vigilance. I don't know how this is gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna load my full battery. I can't rename this. I really wish I could rename. Just because it's too good. And scroll of intellect is still draw 1. Okay, that's the only thing I didn't know. Yo, that build was so cool. It was so much fun. I had such a good time with that one. Of course, upgrade cards, site. It was such a smart idea. Oh, we actually need to give you cards as well. Chain 1, huh? Interesting cards. It was probably the most ridiculous build I've seen. It was just real fun. You don't need more foresights. We should buy this mind vision, though. Upgrade shop is quite nice when it gives me good stuff. We left off where I last left off. It was starting to work. Or I guess you kind of left it a little bit. I only played for like another hour more after that. We started fighting the bosses. Nah, dude, I understand. I know a lot of people, you know, time zones suck. A lot of people, it's unfortunate across the board because I'd love to stream earlier. But this is literally the earliest I can go. So it is no problem. Thankfully, VODs are the greatest thing that exists. All right, let's clean up our deck a little bit here. We can get rid of both of these reckless charges because we've just substitute them out. Dude, how does this guy even play? I spent so long since I've actually had a rogue in the team. Let's just get rid of 1 and 1. You can have everything. Let's get rid of a flash heal. and a base heal. I guess we're not gonna have a lot of heal. Dude, that's what I've been missing out. I've been just kind of, my mind is full of thoughts on the way home. Usually I'll sit down and do this. I would have some sort of podcast going on, but I haven't been feeling it. Thank you. Have a good night. Oh, I do want to quickly announce this before I forget, but so tomorrow, as always, off day, so there'll be no stream tomorrow. Wednesday, depend on how I'm feeling. I'm getting my second dose of the vaccine. So depending on how that goes, I might not end up streaming Wednesday if I feel like garbage. So as a quick heads up. But so if you don't see any planned stream, then I'm probably not doing anything that day. But you know, if you see one as normal, then proceed as usual. We'll take this Morning Star. It's gonna give us +1 range damage. We might as well grab it. And I'm actually gonna divination here and get some more of these. Hello. Ooh, wow. Another dark future. Yo, thank you for the $5. I really appreciate it. It's somebody, it's nobody. I thank you very much. The name changes sometimes. What do we want here? That's so much damage for a 1-cost card. That's pretty crazy. I think we might go for the advanced divination upgrade first then, since these are actually pretty good. Ooh. Nothing like coming home from a nice Monday and someone being very, very generous. Once again, I thank you so much. Whenever I hear that anime noise, I'm like, what just happened? Free Flash? Give me that. You know what? One day I'll have to actually build a like deck for this and actually try one time. Everything else, I don't really need it. Okay, is there any amazing upgrades we should start going for? I mean, we could get this upgraded again, but I think we have too many now. We don't need that many. Let's upgrade Surge to burn. Oh, we can get rid of these elemental wards. I didn't do that in the main deck. Dang. Dude, I forgot Deflect was free. Evasion. Interesting. 6. Wow. Oh, dude. I didn't even realize this. But once you get him high enough, these deal 2 mark. That's actually amazing. Like, I forgot that some stats... It's been so long since I played him. That's crazy good. Okay. This is a decent starting cast. Let's just move on. Hopefully we'll get lots of site cards. Is there any site-based epics or legendaries? I don't know off the top of my head. I'm trying to think if I've seen any. I know there's, like, we see all the rare ones. I will know, I guess, when we get to the next town. What a starting hit. Dude, that's a pretty good, let's see, 5 sites, so it's like 10 days. Dude, I have no idea if this is gonna work well. Let's punch the sheep. 3 cost, 11. Was that like 7 bleed? Okay. Okay. It's the first round. If there's also, you know what? There's a surprisingly high amount of site-based equipment out there. Oh, you know what? I realized sitting here after looking at Dark Future that we probably should have gotten Dark Lady with us, but I really need to level this guy up. Oh, what is this gonna do? Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. I'm seeing a little bit of light. I mean, it's the first battle. we'll have to give it some time. What does Warpaint upgrade to? Oh, it does still upgrade. Oh, look at that. It's so different. Okay. I think that's pretty reasonable. Yo, Fade? Interesting. I don't think that's worth it, honestly. One day we'll make a... Oh, well, you know what? Maybe next time we'll do, like, double mages and do some absurd, like some build like this. With these. Like, go fire, go lightning, and then just lots of curses of elements. Something just absurd. That'll be fun. Yo, hello, sheep. Oh, I didn't take a... I forget to take a pet too often. Vigilance. Oh, so today on the way, so I started Omniscient Reader Viewpoint, which is so far I've been enjoying it. But also the other night I found a story, and I was trying to think on the way home, and for the ever life of me, I'm like, I cannot. Like, I read it into the night, like I didn't put it down kind of thing, but I could not remember what I read at all. Like, and I was like, I was so frustrated because I was like, how do I do this to myself? How do I just not, like, I spent a whole good hour and a half reading last night, and I can't remember anything about it. And I assume as soon as I go and look at the title, I will remember everything. And I'm like, is this is this just a me thing that I do? Because am I like a site-based memory? Like, for the life of me, I literally cannot remember anything about what I read. Like, I don't remember the story base at all or anything. But I assume as soon as I look at the title, I will remember everything. Oh yeah, I remember. Okay, I looked. It's called Mark of a Fool. And it's all coming flowing back to me. It's on Royal Road, as it always is. But it's I remember everything now. Everything's coming back to me. I can't tell if my memory is so based on like seeing words. Yo, free stuff. But I was very, very frustrated. And I also felt very dumb. But now that I know it now, I'm like, ah, yeah, that's exactly what it was about. How could I forget that? Yo, look at this barrier card. I just don't know. I guess I don't know. Is memory something you should train? Like, I did, I don't remember where I did this from. I did sometimes on the internet, I just randomly find things and then do stuff on them. But there was like a test. And I think out of everything, my short-term memory was like the strongest. Okay, we need Gurkly not to go so early. I'll have to see if I can't pull a thing up to remember the exact scores. But my, I learned the horrifying or the harsh truth that my reaction time is just normal. I was very sad about that one. I was like, ah, yes. I've grown older in age. My reaction time has dipped. But my memory, I guess, is okay. Particularly, what was it? What was the challenge? Oh yeah, it's like the it basically was it'd give you like a 3x3 square and then do a pattern, and you'd have like 3 or 4 seconds to look at it. And then you would try to remember the pattern. It'd give like numbers on the cards, and you'd click them, and you would remember what pattern it was. So it was some like website. I'm sure the government loved all the information I gave them, or whatever. I don't know. But it was something along those lines. Also, 17 site, by the way. And learn my reaction time is just on par with everyone else's, so I'm not good. It's the reason why I've stopped shooters. But so anyways, that kept going on. So it went from like a 3x3, you remember like 3 or 4, and then a 4x4 and a 5x5, and each time increasing the number. And I guess I am super above average on that. But I can't sit here and remember the hour and a half I spent long into the night reading and literally enjoying a little novel. But as soon as I saw the title, I remember everything. I don't remember the character's name because names, I'm so bad with them and it's a problem. But I remember the general story and the that kind of stuff. I think I might be an idiot. Okay, we're just... This is a cool build. I'm kind of liking it already. It's very hard to manage, though. Yeah, it's hard to believe how quickly everything came flowing back as soon as I just saw the word fool. And I was like, oh yeah, that's what it was all about. I think I've never really looked into what kind of, like, where I lie on terms of, like, memory. But I kind of, like, thought about it for a little bit. I think I'm very heavily sight-based. I think it's probably also the reason why math and econ and all those kind of subjects just melded well with me. Like, there's all those, like, little tricks you can do. Or at least that I remember reading. Growing up, like, if you eat a certain food while you're remembering it, or, like, you always eat a food while you're studying for a certain subject, and then you eat that food right before the test, like, you remember things better. I read that, I was like, it's too much work. So I've never really had a problem with memorizing info. I think that's probably the problem. We want Betty? I kind of don't want Betty. Let's go fight the golden jeep. Because, like, econ, oh my god. Econ and math are all mostly, you know, in some instances, all about memorization. And logic at that point, I guess, but... Okay, we can get lower than 6, I believe. Yeah, easy peasy. Oh, we've already gone to the pit. Actually, there's an achievement for going... Sending someone down there? There's an achievement or something for that. Let's remove a card. No, we just got half our three-fourths of our team just got crap cards. Let's remove those. Oh my! Instantly pulled it. That's a negative. Let's just sight up. No, I'm trying to remember all the things that I tested on when I did that random thing. They were quite exciting. I think I for the most part, was slightly above average on... my reaction time was par, and that was my lowest score. I mean, it's also, like, vaguely game-related, so, of course, I think I have a slight advantage there. Okay. Playing this interesting. That's a lot of dark. Maybe in the morning I should look. I mean, I probably, like I said, I remembered as soon as I saw it. I was just questioning my own brain. And I didn't get any answers. Never quite as fun as just losing to yourself when you didn't even try to fight. Okay, that feels pretty good. It's a lot of setup, but it feels pretty good. I think this build will be quite solid against bosses. Wait, that's what happened today. nothing truly exciting. I'm getting closer and closer to scheduling my re-debut stream, so be on the lookout for that. I'll sit down and make a. Oh my gosh, sit down and make a video for it. I don't know what the do-deering for it. Do-deering for it. Words hard. I'm tired. I mean, like, there's like, you know, obviously the stuff I can do, which is like, to be honest, the only thing that came to mind, this is what I do when I drive home. The only thing that came to mind was to make a, oh, we can play this Healing Rain too. Make it Excel based, like an all around Excel. I don't know why. Oh, let's do this. And win. Okay, Piercing Howl's really good. Everything else can be skipped. Oh yeah, free removal. With this. You was Trace? I mean, oh, we only have 15 cards in this deck. Never mind. Whew, I was really nervous. All right, this gives us a. Let's give our front line this. Yeah, it's a dispel for fire. It's so good, and some free stuff. Some crap, actually. Just, I guess, have some resistance. I wonder if we can succeed here. I'm feeling lucky. I shouldn't have been feeling lucky. Oh, actually, it just nothing happens if you succeed or if you fail. Interesting. Let's fight him. Actually, I want to test out the site build on a single target. This will be a good little warm up before the millions of bosses we're about to face. Also, I'm quite a fan of this Mark build we've got going. It's quite nice. Okay. A lot of dark. I keep saying it because it is, but once this gets a little bit higher, I can imagine it'll be pretty crazy. Actually, I'm thinking of all the various equipment pieces. There's a lot that just on the start of a turn you apply, or on the start of the combat you just apply a ton of sight. I imagine they're supposed to be for things along the lines of, like, you know, seeing what the enemies do, but it'll work pretty nice in this idea. Oh, let's trace now. I was just about to whoops. Didn't mean to put it on him. Can we kill everyone in front? Not time. But we can start. For some odd reason, it's the first day of the week, but it feels like this week's gonna go fairly quick. Oh, we made it. Oh. I don't know why I have that feeling. Let's give you energy. Probably because this is a weird week for me. The way it works, so end of month, since I work in the various accounting and or billing department, end of months are really important. So my schedule changes on the end of the month. It kind of lines up perfectly with how my work would like it to be, which is big sad for me. But means that I have one. I mean, it lines up, like I said, perfectly. So I actually have. Oh, we're just gonna win here. My day off will be when I feel the worst, and I don't get the fun chance to work at home for a day. Because, by God, how dare I ever consider working from home? Ooh, lots of Mark. Yeah, let's keep going with this Mark stuff. This seems fun. More eyes. Lots of goodies. Ah, here we go. I think I want this on you. And there's obviously better stuff, but he does the most AoE sight, I believe. Nova is not a card I ever want. Let's give this to you. Sure, surprise box. Hit me up. Maybe that'll be fun. Speed is important. More energy. Free dodge. Re-inspire, an extra card will be really nice. Hey, let's go. Let's actually this. I wish we could hit the Soldier Trainer, but wow, look at this dispel, dude. I wish you could see the corrupted cards in the choices when you're like looking at the various cards that exist. I'd love to see some of the crazy cards in this game. Like Second Wind that we saw, the corrupted Second Wind was quite spectacular. I'd love to see. There's one card in particular that I have seen once. I am very, very curious about. It's one of the legendary cleric spells. It's like a 40 heal and like gives everyone 7 bless or something stupid. I would love to see what the corrupted version of that is. Or like 11 bless and a 50 heal. I think that'd be fun. Have you not exist anymore? Let's get... I gotta start figuring out who has my lowest cost decks. We get lots of 0 cards. That's the... like, this mixture build is good for both high cost and low cost cards. You'll probably just... No, let's just take you down before you even have a chance. Actually, you kind of forget about it, but like the +1/+ is really nice just to have for a turn. Yep, I was right. I should have just murdered him. Punch. Just gonna do 29. That is quite the sum. Do camouflage get buffed again? Like a really good card. Clairvoyance? Did I miss? I must have missed that one before. Yo, he upgraded Mana Gem. Wow, what a roll. They talk about this stash. Is that supposed to go anywhere? Very weird. No, thank you. Meteorite is a big no. Let's go. this vigilant deck is weird. I could see, I mean, if I was really good at this game, I would plan out everything that they're gonna do. But by the power of levels and just complete apathy, I'm not even gonna take a peek. Like, I get it. 15 dark. I can't wait for one time we start our turn and we just like instantly hit somebody with the dark stack. I think if we took the ×3 one. Oh, I should have marked this guy. I forgot he goes invisible. He should go first or like close to first. Yeah, he is. Interesting. Look at these crazy stacks. Could you imagine if you ever needed to use more than, like, legitimately use like 3 or like 5 sites? That'd be terrifying. You're just dead? Oh my goodness, dude, the mark in site build is too strong. My backline. Dude, did anything come out today? You know what I didn't do today? I didn't randomly browse the Steam forums to see if anything exciting was releasing. Usually there's like 1 or 2 games that come out on Monday and I'm like, oh, you know what? Someone mentioned this game the other day. See, depending how the week goes, I might play the Trials of Fire, I think. I've been keeping an eye on that one. It's also a card RPG-esque game. It's got lots of good reviews, but that's because it was in early access for a little while. Ow. You're not gonna hit anybody. It's just too much. $13 sight. It's quite something. Or 13 darkness. Because I watched the video of the game. I was like, ah, this is interesting. And then you kind of just have those days, or at least this happens to me, where like you don't feel like playing any games. We almost one-turned this guy. And I think I looked at that and I was like, I don't feel like playing games today, or like that night. I don't remember exactly when I was looking at it, and then I just moved on. All right, deflect is free. We kill you? No. We could try though. Camouflage. I mean, we could get lucky. There's two ways we can play this. We can try to get lucky, or hope that Gurkly, who's still like, Gurkly's like the coolest name, has a backline. Let's try to get lucky. Yo, let's go. 50% chance. Oh, and upgraded? Okay, hello. If you ever have Gurkly, you should always go this way, by the way. It's a straight free upgrade. Beat by one. And just take the money. We're at full HP, basically. Player can heal himself. I guess the one good thing about if we ever play like New Game Plus and try to do a site build is I'll know exactly when the enemy is about to kill me. Instead of being like, ah, it was a turn off. Slice the front guy. We're gonna try to kill, as always, kill the minions as soon as possible. Because they are nuisances. Particularly to our bleed-esque build that we have going on. Perfect mana gem is good. Let's have you draw a card. Let's have you draw a card. I'm gonna put our first lightning stack on him, give him more stuff to dispel, and also hit him with the dark. Because if he burns our site, that's gonna suck. I'm gonna feel really bad if he burns our site. Did he dispel this turn? No, he doesn't. Actually, you know what we didn't grab? I didn't grab any purge spells. I guess we'll be fine. It's normal. We don't have to be too precise here. Hopefully. If we have to be precise, something has gone very, very wrong. Let's play this. Then play this. Nice. It's been a while since I've read his cards. Heal yourself 2 times your regen, dispel 2, consume your thingamajigs, deal some bleed damage. Give me all the dark features? Yeah, let's go. Are you dead? Wait. Are you really dead? How quickly was that? Divine Insight, huh? Sight to all? Yeah, that sounds fun. We already got one replenished. We don't need another. What does Vanish upgrade to? Oh, that's a pretty solid upgrade. But I don't care. Okay, better armor, as always. I'll take this on you. You the better armor, and I don't want anything else here. Off we go. Which way do we want to go? Let's go red first. I want to go fight Fire Guy. I haven't fought Fire Guy in a long time. Oh, man. This is too good. It's actually super deadly as well. So that's why we're going to go with it. Don't you have mind damage spells? Yeah, you have that one spell. We'll pick this up. It'll be used rarely. And let's start upgrading. Actually, let's go see some epic cards. Sight. Epic. None. Feels bad. I'll buy 2 clairvoyances. Do 1 find weakness. There's not a lot of cards to go with here. I guess it's not a usual build idea. Alright, these are free. Let's burn one. We don't need too many. Punch. Dude, it's the cost reduction is so nice. These costing basically nothing is such an important upgrade. And he's basically fully upgraded as he can get. Fine. What does Find Weakness upgrade to? Ooh, we can make it free. Yeah, that sounds good. Yo, hey, Bruno, how's it going? It has been a bit of a time. I feel bad. We were playing so much Azariah, and then I just dove into this game. We'll upgrade Dark Future once. Like headlong, heedlessly. But I think this game really deserves all the time. This game is quite good. What does this upgrade to? It's so costly. Well, I'm gonna do the lesser of the upgrades. And Burn Barrier is so powerful. Has there been, I haven't been actually keeping an eye. Has there been any updates on Azariah? I think Dale's been taking a bit of a break. Last I heard. Thank you. Alright, let's reroll once. It was good to reroll once. I really like the idea of this guy running around with the Yeah, I played a ton of it, kind of got a little bit burnt, and took a step away for a little bit. Waiting, I think I'll definitely come back once the workshop update, whenever that can happen. So let's go this way. I never go this bottom path. They have so much AoE. Let's not fight the corruption. Dude, as soon as I learned Tales of Immortal, that game consumed my life. As soon as I learned that game had a translation. Ah, okay. Then you probably have a solid. How's the game? Because I played it for a bit. I was like, okay, I'll come back to this in like a year's time and have a good time with it. It's weird. Are you gonna summon? If I kill this guy, do you summon? Change? I feel like I should enjoy tactical RPGs, but surprisingly, they consume so much time. I think the closest one to like a tactical RPG that ever had the urge to play was Three Houses, but I don't have any Nintendo stuff, so I couldn't. I was like, okay, I see the game and I see all about the game, and like I'm like hyped for it, but there just wasn't enough to like for me to consider sinking time into. I think it's just there's just more enemies. It's a good grind. I did have a good fun like grind time with it, but I guess I'd rather not spoil myself too much on all the. I think I take a very similar path. This is gonna be fun. This is so much damage. Oh, first of all, get rid of those evasion stacks. Here you cannot have those. And then taste divine insight. It's so weird what games I decide to sink time into. I really have no idea. I was thinking about this last night. I was like, okay, I know why some game, some games are really obvious. Like Tales of Immortal, okay. I'm a huge fan of the whole like Chinese cultivation genre. Like that one's pretty obvious. Gotcha. Yeah, I imagine like I said, probably a year from now the game is gonna look so much different. Hey, how is this 86? Oh, you have Fury. That's right. Oh, what last? I saw the mages last, I think. Oh, dude, I understand. That was me with Path of Exile. Now I wish I could get back into Path of Exile. That's another game. Oh, Gurkley just gets free. It's another game where I wish I could forget how I played it before. Because now I know too much. I know too much in Path of Exile, so anytime I read patch notes and see that things continue falling down the same path that they've been going on for a long while, I just get disheartened and then lose interest to keep playing. Oh yeah, I can understand that. I've tried. I think you mentioned. I think we had this conversation before, but I would doubt a very. I did the thing where I did with League of Legends, where I gave it a shot, and it didn't like grab me, so I was like, okay, that's as much as I can give. But now every time I see an update on Path of Exile, I'm like, they continue to nerf everything, and I'm very frustrated, and right. There's all these same problems we keep seeing, but they just kind of get ignored. You should. Yeah, that'll Is anyone healing? I think it's actually almost exactly the same as what I did with League. I think I tried to get in the Warframe 3 separate times. It just doesn't grasp me. Probably because it's such a mix of genres I just don't play anymore. Okay, let's heal you up. We have Claire. That. I'll give you all the sight. It's kind of the same I feel with Dota. I wish more people were willing to try and get into Dota. Because that game, if there's more people in that game's got so much. Dota's got so much potential. But it's so hard to, it's so not friendly to the user. For a multitude of different reasons, but. Yeah, that's the same with Path of Exile. I was honestly surprised when my friends even got into it at all. Also, it's really rough, but like, in Path of Exile, League starts are like surprisingly, unfortunately, pretty important because you get all the good stuff, for being early, and being able to break the game, or play the game while things aren't super balanced, because it's been 10 years since Path of Exile has balanced their game. But at some point I just moved so far ahead that I'm like, I've put, another 18 hours into this game and you've played once. Yeah, I get super hype. Oh, we can forage here. And then I tend to like blaze through a game while everyone else is still... That was close. Still like learning it. We could go to an exotic. Let's check out an exotic shop. Maybe we'll get some cool items. Maybe we'll get another legendary. Yeah, I just pace through games so quickly. It's just how I enjoy them, and then I move on, and then that's it. Like, I think I was watching 34, huh? Okay. This feels pretty good. I think Kana A was streaming Subnautica, and I like reminisced about Subnautica, and I was like, man, in about a week's time, I devoured that game whole. And I think that's very unusual for most people. I mean, I guess the perks of being a bachelor and not having, like, all my friends play games as well. So they don't mind. Dude, Subnautica was... I've never had a fear. Like any, was it like Lassophobia, I believe it's called, or something along those lines. I think Subnautica gave me that fear. That game is terrifying. In a good way. The game is so good. And once it's the same thing with like some horror games. Like once you see it, a lot of the times it loses a lot of its fear, but still, that game is terrifying. How do you hurt so much? Oh, he has so much bleed on you. That's just... Oh, you know what? Actually, isn't the Resident Evil game coming out soon? Like the... No, dude, I understand. I now am scared of Resident Evil Village. I'm more scared of the unknown. That's what gets me. It is coming out soon. April, May? It's coming out in May. Ooh. Hey, Damien. I will definitely be playing the Resident Evil Village. I don't know if I'll be able to stream it too well. My CPU is starting to really cough up. But I'll still give it a shot. Ooh. That's a good find. Ooh, this is also a good find. Take this. You play spells, you play spells. Yeah. Spell every turn. Yeah, give you this spell. This will help a ton. Alright, bleed. Let's go range. I took me, I was like, Frywig, what are you talking about? And then I was like, ah, I see. Start stacking madness on him. Ooh, we got Ricochet, perfect. This fight's gonna be pretty rough, I actually think. We'll see. Maybe it'll just be, I'll just do a voiceover for it. And just play the game like so. Yeah. Has the price normalized at all? One day. One day I'll be able to buy PC upgrades in peace. Take all my dark. I guess you get 48 dark. I was miscalculating that a little bit. Oh, really? I looked up cost of graphics cards. And then I threw up. Dude, I've been reading a lot. A lot of people have, oh no. Oh, it's globally rain. Oh my. I'm just gonna do 80. 80. It's not the value of the PC components, it's the lack of supply and also the cost to get into Bitcoin mining. I mean, to give you an idea of how crazy the current market is for PC, I bought my graphics card. I have a 1070. Bought it like 4 years ago. I got it for as a birthday gift. I could now sell it and get more money than than we purchased it at. That's the current market. It's absurd. Now, if, you know, all things equal, wouldn't normally happen as such. Oh my god, 145. Oh, that's so much damage. Yeah. Yeah, the most get this multi-shot. The just everything that happened this year has been absolute nonsense. Oh. This will slightly slow down our build here, but he just does a +4 all damage. That's just good. It kind of really sucks. It's a bad time to get into streaming. Because I can't upgrade my PC, and my PC's, all parts equal in my PC if we added them all. They're like a generation or two behind. I don't know what all these, let's help the lava. I mean, it's just an economic structure. I mean, I studied econ. There's like two choices, and there's like three choices. You got capitalism, communism, socialism. Oh, this is gonna be I'm sure this was gonna be a fun talk. Now that I go into this. But like all things considered, there's not like purely capitalism, not purely socialism. We're a solid mix of everything. As most of the world is. Some more socialist than others. Oh, hey, Harry. But we don't run like pure capitalism. And to be honest, I don't even know if we're in capitalism anymore. There's a terminology that I've seen use. I don't know its exact definition, but we're kind of in this like corporatism-esque day and age, or we're like trending that way. It's always an option, not a good one, but it's what even is that? Anarchism, I see. Well, a bit unusual. I guess I can't really follow spelling. Without spell correct, I'd be useless. But like, I think this is weird. I think I saw this, speaking of Reddit, I saw this on Reddit. So take it with, 10 grains of salt. But Nevada is... I haven't looked into it all, so I'm just spewing bullshit probably. They're entering places where they want corporations to have like their own... We're heading towards like weird corporate feudalism. Like Nevada has, it's probably not going to go anywhere because I don't think it should, and anyone with half a brain would say this is probably a bad idea. But they're giving companies like land, and they can run their own rules or something weird. I'm sure it's been taken way out of context. I mean, it's almost vaguely, we're almost like in crony capitalism right now, it kind of feels. Like all the big businesses don't pay taxes, besides Costco. Because they can, to no surprise, the cost, these guys immune to mind. The cost, it's much easier to hire a bunch of lawyers. And, pay them some form of wage. And have them, do funny things with taxes that make them to pay no taxes than it is just to pay the taxes. Like, the cost is just not in it for the big companies. Yeah, it's kind of like we kind of fall into like, well, shit. The reason why I only defend capitalism, or like, I mean, like I said, I took econ, and it's really the only viable that and it's so hard. It's so hard to so mercilessly say this. A rain of arrows, sure. but everything else is usually just worse in the long run for everybody. I mean, I have a fond like, I'd love if like libertarianism like just hits all the good spots for just letting people do their own shit and moving on, but it's also just so untenable to ever run that it like, why even try? I was actually a big fan of Andrew Yang. I had hopes, and he's doing some stuff with his career right now, so I'm hoping in the future we see more of him. I think he is at least a bit of a shakeup on whatever our current, from America at least, the current American political structure. To be honest, I'm just glad that things have quieted down a little bit, to be honest. It's been a year of tons of stress and tons of frustration. The fact that we're having a little bit of quiet is very nice. Let's kill this guy. Yo, market is absurd. The amount of mark we're getting is absolutely absurd. Yeah, no, I mean, it's probably, I assume it's pretty samey across the board, not gonna lie. Basically, it's so hard to please everybody. Somebody's always gonna be pissed. You know what? Sign me up. Yeah, it's just the same across the board. It's so mind-numbingly dull and frustrating. It always brings me back to the age-old argument of like the internet has really had its fun stuff of both positives and negatives. Yeah, mark increases any damage taken by 1. My whole thought is I'm gonna live my life to be considerate of other people, and you know what? If you step on me too much, I'll probably be real pissed and leave. This is why I read and play video games all day. I don't want to sit here and worry about this kind of stuff. The reason why our mark is absurd right now is this weapon that we've picked up, which is, where is it? Anytime you do damage, you apply 1 mark with hit, and we have +1 mark on this guy, like as a stat. So we just never stopped marking these guys. Increasing our damage by about 4 each time. Hello. Dispel 6! Whoa! That's so weird. Purple Eye is Sight. It's kind of the whole build we're going around. It just reveals the cards. So like right now, you see these guys have 4 sight. So we can see the cards of what they're gonna do. It's a weird stat because once you know the game well enough, you don't need it. Because the enemies have predetermined patterns. Like they're always gonna do vaguely the same things in a row. But interesting enough, there's a whole build around it that I'm trying to pursue. And it's working quite well. Yeah, it was really, really nice when I first started the game and didn't know what anything did. But now that I know what everyone does, it's not as, but that's not the reason for this build. This card in particular is like these future, there's a lot of cards in this game that have all these X values as sight. So like this card deals shadow depending on the sight, and also shadow damage, which is where the interestingness kind of starts. Interestingness, not the best word choice, but also a ton of the equipment in the game, like a large portion of the equipment, all has sight modifiers. Like there's like 4 or 5 items that I can just think of off the top of my head that have that just do sight things. So I wanted to give it a shot. Yeah, we did, we ran our leveled up comp, which was, 2 clerics, so Otis and Shadow Lady, our battery, and then Magnus, and we stomped. We walked in with about, you know, 15k worth of resources, and had quite the good run. So it's do we win? That's dumb. Yeah, we absolutely bonked to death. It was a very good run. So that's out of the way. My goal is to we're gonna do like 3 runs of non-New Game Plus, get enough resources. Then is that a legendary? Hello? What are you doing here? It's only the second act. Yo, we're going into the second act. I'll take you. Everything else is garbo. Yeah, nothing. Don't mind me. It's over here dying. I mean, we got with the mage, but anyone else attacking him as well. Like, we do like hundreds upon hundreds of melee physical damage if we hit with his builds. So it's kind of just, I looked for all the sight, and I only found a few spells. What does overheat do? Gain. Pretty powerful, huh? Yeah. It's I blame it. I actually don't have any water up here. It's probably just from talking too much. My job requires talking. This requires talking. I had secondhand throughout most of my life, so I'm sure that has some minor effects. No, not like I chose to. You can actually upgrade these. I didn't know you could upgrade legendary cards. I mean, we got the corrupted version, so it's like, I don't even want to think. Oh, nope, I won't know any cards. Actually, let's start looking for Mark. We have so much Mark. Oh, how did I not get this detection card? What the heck? It even has sight on it. Hello? Runic Bolt. Let's go update that real quick. Let's make it free. We apply bleed? No, let's just hurt people. Rain of arrows. I really wish there's actually a decrease in cost. Let's just hurt people more. I'm a fan of damage. You know, I haven't really delved into too much of the legendary cards. Also, the community awards are very inconvenient to keep looking at. We should get Infuriate. That'll give us so much damage. What does Infuriate upgrade to? Triple! Yo, let's go with the triple. That'll be fun. Oh, there's nothing good in this freaking shop. Ooh, Bone Ring. Wow. I've not seen that show up. I don't think you can. I guess I haven't. When I last was rolling the shop, I had like 6 or 7K and just was like rolling. I didn't have any legendaries unlocked. I actually don't know if you can. Ooh. Ooh. This is exactly what I want, though. I want this blood card. I was fishing for it. Let's give you the Shadow Cloak. It's just so much better. Alright, we're poor. Ooh, you know what we can do? I haven't done this a lot. Let's go help the Crocs. Yeah, dude, this is gonna be so nice. Is that exactly what I was looking for? So I appreciate the game giving it to me. So Fury, we'll see when he goes. He has a ability related to Fury. Basically, it increases his damage, but at the end of every turn, he gets a stack of bleed equal to his Fury stacks. So you can imagine that some of the stacks get quite high. Like he starts with 3. But with the various abilities, we can get this to like double digits. So if he's immune to bleed, we don't have to worry about it. And I can just move along with my life. It's quite nice. Mr. Skeeto, go die, please. Oh, another, man, it's an hour and 20 minutes and I'm remembering this now. We're gonna be upgrading our internet. So I should have very few frame drops in the future. Or at least less often, hopefully. For a surprisingly low cost. I thought it'd be an arm and a leg. Right now, we have somewhere in the range. Oh, we'll play this holy card. That'll give us. Ooh, you're right. Oh, that's a good idea. I will definitely do that. Yeah, let's try going that way. We'll go to the Crocs, we'll ransack their village, we'll come help the lizardmen, see what they give us, and then go to the spider. I haven't gone spider route in a little while. So I'm excited for that. It should be down by the end of this week, but I'll know more. I don't know if we'll need to upgrade our box, like our internet box. Also, it'll increase our, so like right now we get, it's hard to believe it's this value, but I think we have like 100 down, and I mean, yeah, it's still gonna suck. And I think we sit at 8 up. I don't know what the initial cost is. I vaguely know. Where was I going with this? I don't remember where I was going. You need about 5 megabyte upload to have decent streaming properties. So we're like right on the edge. So if at any point anyone else ever uploads stuff, or if the internet decides it just wants to fight, it screws us over. But we should be getting, for only like 20 bucks a month more, we should get to 1,000 download, 1,000 megabytes, and then like 50 upload. which is absolutely baffling. What did we do? It just, that's a lot of 100 experience is quite a lot. I don't know what our normal internet costed, but I'm footing the bill for, it's 20 bucks a month more, so I'm footing part of that bill. Let's help the lizard. It's the perks of still living with the parents. And then I think from there, the only thing next would be like fiber. So we're not going that far. Weird or hey, Smelly. Coming in with the hot. Oh, I played the wrong card. The hot all caps. It does. Mostly that I'm poor and I couldn't afford a home or a place to live. And we can consume this on. You'll die. I mean, I could make do, but I'd be very, very, very limited. Google Fiber. It's still a company. I don't know if they have any in our area. It's basically the best, right? Or am I mean, I guess I'm fairly ignorant on a lot of stuff. Yeah, I'm paying off all my college debts. I mean, we should be soon done. But before I want to pay off all my debts, because basically my parents took loans out to pay, and then I want to save up for a year or two and then move, like make the decision to move. Or I mean, my parents are thinking of just traveling the world, traveling the United States in like a camper van. Yeah, it's like 3 years. 3 or 4 years I have to to work to pay all that garbage off. But that gives me plenty of time to find out what I want to do and continue streaming. So I'm very glad for it. So much, Mark. Let's go. Ah, yeah, the perks of being anywhere but the US. You have to pay an arm and a leg to have your, population be slightly smarter. Yeah, I had a rough. I think I made the wrong choice when going to college. Because I got just not good. Oh, we can get rid of these bloods for bloods. They don't really do too much. I mean, they're free damage. Not that I did poorly. It's just I lost all motivation for everything at college. I was so tired of schooling. I didn't put a lot of effort into it, so didn't exactly pay off for me, but tis life. Okay, so if we help the lizardman, we just get loot. Aw, oh, dude, I wish we were running a normal build. These assassin tools will be amazing on this guy. We have like one item that gives this. Yeah, it's actually not worth. Yeah, I can agree. That's kind of what made me to the end. Yeah, I mean, would I change it? No. I met so many cool people, and too many of my like long-term friends all came from there, so I don't think I'd ever change my change what happened. But sometimes you think about it, And it's just kind of that kind of thing. Just kind of weighs on you sometimes. Mostly the debts. The debts are quite heavy. But my parents have been very gracious and have saved me a lot of hassle. Yeah, I'm young. That's what people say, right? While you're young, you make your mistakes and then do what you want. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I still sit down and I'm like, I was talking with my friends about this, I think like a few weeks ago, but I was like, yeah, I love them. If I had, this dangerous thought, because it leads me down really, I was like, okay, here's how much my monthly bills are. Here's how much, you know, like how much I spend each month. Here's how much money I have. If I take these and, you know, decide, hey, because I'm slowly getting more and more fed up with my workplace. Just, it's been 2 years. I'm bored out of my mind. I'm ready to kind of move on. But how long would I have before I had to find a job? And thankfully, the thoughts don't stick. Because finding a job is such a pain in the ass. But I would get the stream and like make so much more stuff way more often and like pursue this more. But it's so risky. So this is the dangerous thoughts that cross your mind. Let's go do a tough choice. I think when we do this, we get merciful. Worm top. Oh, we went so late. I'm so sorry. The ultimate ingredient. We'll have to do that next time. You kept saying it, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" But then you meant, I see. Oh, it's a horn. I think it might be for her quest normally. I don't know too. I'm not. Mostly, I said I like. To be honest, I am incredibly baffled that people are just willing to work for the same location for like 10-ish years. It's for killing the fiery imp in the first area. Because I'm like 2 years, I'm more like I'm done. Like I don't know how people are doing this kind of thing. And I'm kind of missing the small breaks you'd get in school, where like, you'd have, you know, somewhere in the range of a few months to like recharge per se. And I kind of feel like I'd like a little like recharge time to just kind of pursue streaming for, you know, a lot, so on and so forth. So I haven't been applying to other locations. He has betrayed us, that mother. Do this. Let's triple your infuriate. Why not? Should have played that the other way, but I think the biggest thing was like not having to drive to work every day saved me roughly an hour and a half of my life. So for almost three or 4 months, I was living with an extra, I don't have to go 4 days, so an extra 6 hours of my life back. Right. I guess for, I don't really, my job is not really, there's like not too much growth is the problem. So if I sit here, I will be here forever. So that's another reason why, like, it was, honestly, I would totally recommend my company for anyone who is, like, applying to find jobs and stuff. Because there's so much I learned in the first year and a half, but now we're kind of approaching on 2.5 years, I think. Yeah, closer on 2.5 years. I haven't really learned too much in the past year. I don't feel like there's any room for growth besides for small, tiny raises. And I still want to like try. Like I love streaming, but I'm not gonna put all my hopes in it because it's a very hard career path to get into. To like be financially sound with it. So if this, you know, if it ends up not working out, then I still have like a job to come fall back on. I know exactly, ooh, Carnage, yeah, where I need to be. Cursonomicon, I love this card. So I know, depending on how things go, I know where I would barely make it by. What a roll. I have never succeeded this event, by the way. I've never made my way up here. I could actually done the event here. It's only 3 spiders. Yep. I think, that's kind of where I'm at right now. You know, have a reference point for the future. We're kind of getting, this run's kind of getting a little bit scary, by the way. We don't have a lot of healing going on. We're gonna cause some, let's actually give everything to him. Heal. We need all the heals that we can get. Also, the company that I work with, while it's not like strictly told, there is a habit of them rehiring people. So like if stuff really didn't work out, there's a chance that I could go back. I have an office job. I worked lawn care and I've worked at retail before, and those just suck. I mean, dude, that's kind of what I end up. And mostly on these games where we play a lot. That's kind of where it's kind of where I would hope to lie. A mixture of, oh my god, look at all these clairvoyances. Dude, it's scary. We don't have our normal super healer. I'm spooked. But yeah, endgame is, you know, for most part, I love gameplay, and I love people who hopefully like watching good gameplay, but also like a place to just hang out and chat. Those are some end goals. Okay, Spider's not dead. But we can kill him probably. we do give a ton of eyes. Kill him. Okay, cleric. 5 times on the cleric. 1, 2, 3, 4, 0. Give me second wind. That's not second wind. Second one's a crazy heal. Okay, barrier is pretty good. Ooh. Barrier's pretty good. And we'll just win here. Maybe I'll rest before the boss for once. Never mind. We're not gonna win here, probably. Stupid spider. You put a baby inside him. Thank you so much. Somebody, you know, we're getting all the buddies. All the buddies are. It's not as good. It just gives regen. Thank you so much. Whatever this running joke is, I love it. We got the somebody, nobody, everybody. Pretty good. I'm a fan. Oh, evocation. Let's go. Good card. Healing Rain got a bit of a nerf. I should have grabbed it. It would have been 3 HP. Free HP. All right, we gotta focus here a little bit. I gotta actually like think for a second. These, let's draw cards. Not a good starting hand. Start with this. Who's the most dangerous here? We don't have duplicating spider. But the mine spiders are pretty rough. Keep giving everything to our cleric. Oh, evocation, what a card to draw. That should give us all the stuff we need. This first. And taste darkness. Oh, second wind, we drew it. Amazing. We actually drew all of our hero cards? I have so many cool build ideas I want to keep trying out. Once again, I'm just really impressed by the variety in this game. Like, I definitely want to try a lightning build at some point. Okay, heals first, then kill. Let's Healing Rain. It'll help us more in the end. Play this flash card. Yo, I have too many cards in my hand. Heal. Let's do both. One day I'll find out who you are, everybody, somebody, nobody. How far can it go? Trying to think of other names now. Let's not come to mind. Okay, shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. Whoa, oh. Oh, the Gurkly's gonna hit. Oh, the rhyme killed so quick. Wait, what happened to all my sight? We had so much sight built up? What happened? I looked away for a second. My whole build, it's dead. DED dead. Oh, he's DED. Let's get you. No, the regen. They must have, yeah, they probably just, I imagine they dispelled it. Okay, we got a pretty solid hand here. Full of heals. So utterly stomped by just about one spell killed me all. Killed me all. English is really hard on Mondays. It's hard to believe that I talk all day. What? As like, and you know, speak to other people as my job. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Bruno. It was good seeing you again. Have a good rest of your Monday. All right, we should, yeah, hit him. We should win here. Oof, dude, I'm worried about. I'm worried about this boss. Greater heal, yes. Dude, I already can't speak one language. I wonder how one of these eggs will taste. Why does that sound like a horrible? It was a unique option. Yo, they're furious. Do they bleed too? Yeah, bleed mofos. I don't need my brain mixing up even more, even more stuff. Actually, you know what's fascinating about, one thing I've noticed for people who speak multiple languages is they have like different tone and different intonation depending on what language they speak sometimes. I don't know. I thought he'd go like, you know, Super Saiyan or something and become super powerful. I wish YouTube wasn't so delayed. I'm sure there's so many good ideas, Smelly, that I just look over, because... Actually, if there's dilute... Is that true? Dude, you know what's funny, though? What's been going around? You go away from, like, VTubing for a month, and a whole new, like, meta comes out. There's been this whole thing. It's been hilarious to watch in real time. What a set of draws. Ah, Icy Veins. Okay, I saw it. I saw out of all the builds, Ice has been the one I've ignored the most. So I looked at it, saw a vaguely Ice, was like, yeah, let's move on. Oh, but the it's a really weird one. One of the Hololive girls. No, I just, instead of it being like myself, I use an avatar. So that's the difference, basically. Mostly at this time, it's a bunch of cute girls, and to be honest, I can't really complain. Oh, Curse and Nomicon, but you're terrifying. This. Frost. Yeah, there's Frost. You're right. Yeah, I have severely neglected Frost as a build. Second wind? Dang. Mostly because it feels, out of all the stuff, the worst. I would pick up first aid, but I already have one. Ooh, we'll get Innervate though. Oh, pain suppression. Nice. Please. Ooh, so important. Such an important rest. Because what? It's -1 speed and then +1 frost damage. And there's not like 7 mages. Okay, do you negate sight at all? I actually don't know. You purge, that's annoying. This damage. 43? So you just you hang out and hope for random subscriptions and events and stuff. I understand. I can see it. Actually, one time I did get a free subscription for a month for somebody. Was it? I think it was for Nanners or Nanners. Dude, it's the most tilting. Like, I understand why the RNG is there, because it directly kind of counters and makes you slightly worried about very high cost cards. But man, it's funny. I haven't released a YouTube video in so long. But one of my it's trending towards the highest. But Assault, the Salty video, the third part to my one playthrough that I released, has the most views and in the past few months. I think that's hilarious. Yeah, well, I haven't watched too many people too recently. And most of the time, I watch Eric Rosen just for his like calming voice as I play video games. But I'll check out Nanner's highlights, Iron Mouse as well. They're a blast to watch. The degeneracy is like sometimes just hits perfectly. It's hilarious. Yeah, I subscribe to Iron Mouse. I always have my free Northern Lion is my permanently gets my Twitch Prime. Because I think he deserves it wholeheartedly. But I subscribed to Iron Mouse for a little bit. And then Iron Mouse brought me to Nanners, and then I watched them for a little while, and then I fell into the entire rabbit hole. But those two were the initial ones that got me into the whole thing. And then from there on out, I was inspired to actually continue, like, start streaming again. I streamed forever ago, when I was in the midst of college. But, had to stop. Oh no, we've been petrified. Because internet. Because college internet sucks. We didn't get a single dispel, huh? And then I like finished college, started working, and then got inspired. And then here we are. Oh, vocation. Give me the Curse of Nomicon. You know what? Don't give me the Curse of Nomicon. We don't heal after this fight. This feels like the boss round of like the entire area. It's not. Maybe we'll have one heal on the way there. I can't remember what the path is after. Who do I watch on the LL a lot? Thank you, thank you. I watch... I binged Northernlion for like a solid 2 weeks and caught up on all his content. Now I've gone back to just occasionally catching some videos. I tend to watch a lot of highlights, like on r/hololive, or if I see highlights on YouTube. Like the whole honey thing that's going on with Hololive is quite endearing as usual. Play healing ring. Oh, so many heals. Let's go. And greater heal. We're gonna heal. I mean, we're not really getting the best cards here. But I guess we do so much consistent damage. The poison stacking is kind of rough. And also our site, we've went the wrong way. Our site build is not quite as functional here. Yeah, we don't have 1 million people, unfortunately. It's probably where we're lacking. Also, our cleric is wimpy, lowest level cleric. So we don't have Otis, who has just the immense amount of Sanctify. We don't have Dark Lady, who has the immense amount of Dark. We have, like, middle of the ground Reginald here. And, he's only, like, level 10 or something? He's quite low level. Ooh, Enrage. Ooh, Sanctuary. We'll grab that. Never mind, that's not. Oh, you. Meh. But we should get some pretty good loot from here. Oh. That is correct. Look at this madness. For every site charge you apply 3 poison. I don't think who applies the most site. I think it's definitely him. We can actually get the rejuvenate. So I didn't take this rejuvenation potion before because I was worried about dispelling, but actually we can take it now. Take this veteran's armor. That's good. I don't think there's any rest before the boss. Besides the boss itself, yeah. We gotta hope the low roll. We don't really have too many high-cost cards, actually. For once, we can't just get screwed over by, like, complete RNG. It's a lot of poison just to apply. Start with this. Oh, 56. I do miss all the extra mark, but this is a startling amount of poison, and we're quite slow for once. Evocation, mana gem, and then give energy. This fight's gonna be really rough. Okay, intimidate you two. If we can get lucky, we can carnage her to death. No, we didn't get lucky. Maybe she'll die? Very close. She heals, too. No, she doesn't heal first turn. Ooh, thank goodness. But she is gonna die. she will cause destruction. Also, now that I'm thinking about it, Otis, he heals via a ridiculous feature that when you give the forward heal, that also causes extra heal. Let's play this. So you technically has double healing. He's actually, it's weird. Reginald is, both of the other healers have 2 different ways of healing. Reginald is like, only has bless, which I guess increases the amount of healing he does. But if you don't build around it, there's not much going on. Also, look at so much poison. Oh my, I'm poison. Oh, wow, good RNG, let's go. Thank you, RNG. You're saving my life. I have a feeling we're gonna roll like a 9 when we rest at the next location. I don't know what tells me, but I feel like it's going to be a very high number. Yo, are you ready for this? This guy's running around with almost 200% extra damage. And it's doing nothing. All right, he has defense. 9, correct. What is, yeah, I guess that's like a 20 damage punch for nothing. Just... Okay, you need to die. Look at all the stacks of garbage on him. I wonder... Oh, we're silenced. Oh, rough. Wonder what the, highest, like, once you get all the debuffs, like, how far this goes down. Just win. Okay, I'm thinking we're gonna hit 9. The game has been very kind to us, so it must take all of our chances away. Wait, what is this? Oh no, the Crockman! It's been so long. I forgot they hate us. Yo, wow, look at that. That's really pretty looking. They've been awful while I was trying to get higher. But I'll take a 0. I wasn't anywhere close. I'll take 0 is quite nice. Vigilance. Action. Sharpening. Deflect. Ricochet, flare, flame, flight, and poison you. Or not poison, but oh no, actually, we didn't take the weapon away from him. I totally thought we took the weapon away, but we didn't. Alright, I don't want to do this one. Got consumed. I think we should be pretty set here, but I also have no idea. This fight's harder. Once again, I still think just the action economy is more rough. 1 guy versus 4 guys is a much significantly different fight. How did I grab that? But I guess if you do this, and you taunting is such like a double edge spell. Oh, I have double edge ability in this game. It's so weird. Don't mind me. I'm just here for the ridiculousness. How much damage did you do that turn? 150. That's pretty good for single target. Also, look at look at these stacks. You know what we didn't get this whole time? Mass Dispel. You kind of need Mass Dispel against this fight. Okay, Hunter's Mark. Ooh. Select. Shake it off. Ooh, whoa, oh. Take this. Do this. And then taste Hellfire. Yeah! 15 mark. They don't dispel anything, right? Oh, he dispelled Mark. as soon as I said it. Oh, well. Punch. You have 50 bleed charges? You do. You have regen charges? You will. We'll smack you one more time, because we have to. Yeah, I don't think I've played this card once today, so I'm gonna play it now because it's free spells. It's weird. It's been so long since we've had like a close fight like this, where we're like not at max HP and we didn't dominate. We don't have any burn. Okay, we'll play this. We'll get the holy spell. I think it's better than the 2 clairvoyances, especially while one is invulnerable. It's good he went first. Get that, I guess that's probably why he gets super speed at the beginning. Kind of makes sense. Alright. This one's down. We're almost down, though. So the poison stacks have started to literally stack. Hit you. We're play safe. Second wind here. It's the easiest to infuriate to give us 9 million damage. And pray for dispel. The one card we have in our deck. Or else our rogue's dead. Don't do it. Yeah, we got it. Let's go. He's saved. Saved. Pain suppression. And then well, we're gonna play this. Prepare our next hand. Oh, other way. Like so. Ultra regeneration. Ah, I now know why that spell's really dangerous. Cause this powerful stack. I didn't realize the powerful stacks until I saw this one right here. And we might actually just kill the guy in the back first. Just on pure accident. Just from generic AoE, he might just die. I mean, now that I know that, I'm gonna kill him. Like, we have 10 energy on this lady. 10 energy and or a very small bit of hope. Enrage. The pommel. Oh, my god. He came in, Gurkley came in super clutch. Let's go. Anything cool here? Not really. Good job, Gurkley. In the end, you saved our life. Any locks here? No locks, no legendaries. Spooky, spooky. I still can't believe we're unlocking cards and equipment. That's crazy to think about. Hey, well, that is the end of the run today. It's Monday, so I'm going to be heading off here. Like I said, tomorrow off day. Wednesday, it's up in the air. We'll see how I feel. And then we'll be back on with normal Thursday, Friday stuff. I hope you all had a fantastic Monday. I had a fantastic time. It was a ton of fun hanging out and chatting today. As always, you know what to do. The buttons are there. You should hit them all the way through. I love you all. Have a fantastic Monday. I'll see you next time. And as always, thank you very much for watching.